What is up? This is Rector. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dead Space. In the last episode, I got to the mining deck, and actually that was like 2 episodes ago. But in the last episode, I killed some dudes, and dudes killed me. Actually, nobody killed me. It was a very death-free episode, but I can't say the same for this episode. But I can say my deaths are cut out, because in today's episode, I accidentally didn't record the sound. It was one of those types of days for me where I somehow had unplugged my microphone and, you know, all that jazz. So anyway, right off the bat, you see that I realized that there's no battery over in the elevator where the game is prompting me to go. So I go and I grab this battery, but I think the game launches some dudes at me here. See, it's so much different watching like this game with post commentary. Oh, yep, it's the bomb guys, and I was like, "What do you see that? Did you see that MLG Pro move where I used my Kinesis gun, which is what they call it, to launch the battery at him and knock him back, and then I'm like, fuck yeah, just knock your bitch ass back, and that killed him and his buddy, and then I just exploded his buddy's shit." In this episode, though, I do get down to, like, 12 ammunition. Oh, and then I notice as I'm walking past, I'm like, oh, credits. Gotta get them Benjamins. Otherwise, I'm fizz-nucked. I'm fizz-nucked without them Benjamins. But anyway, we plugged that battery in because I realized that the game is pointing me, yep, as you can see, I look at my objective line, I'm like, it definitely wants me to go down this elevator. As always, I walk around with my cock around, and by walk around with my cock around, I mean I walk around with my gun out, because I'm always afraid that shit's gonna be popping out at me at the last second when I don't know. But there was actually surprisingly few enemies popping out at me in this hallway. Like, I was walking around these corners very carefully, but nothing was doing. This hallway is actually full of shit. Like, it's a pretty awesome hallway. See, I'm like, oh, my objective point's that way, but look at all this free shit. So, yeah, don't forget. Stop in this hallway. Get all the free... Don't forget, like, F-O-R-G-I-T, don't forget, get free shit. But yeah, so I get all the free shit, which I'm going to turn out needing in this episode, because I actually waste a lot of ammo trying to shoot the things that I shouldn't be shooting when I'm trying to figure out the puzzle. I'm going to admit, this episode is like, I don't know, 10 minutes long. It was 45 minutes of recording, so you can just add that up and be like, wow, Rakdar's a stupid guy. But if you've been watching this series, or any of my series, you already know I'm a pretty stupid guy. But I do cut my episodes, so it looks like I totally solve puzzles in reasonable amounts of time. So anyway, as you can see, I come into this room, there's the gravity tethers. I'm like, just trying to be like, what should I shoot stasis at in this room? I think immediately, nope, right off the bat, I hear enemies. I know there's enemies in this room, so before even trying the puzzle, I'm like, come on. Come on. Oh, I know he's gonna pop out. He's there. I killed 2 of them. I think there's 2 in this room. These guys are like, I feel like as this game goes on, yep, there we go. The way that you can tell that enemies have gotten harder is their skin color is like that more like blackish, reddened with blood skin color instead of the lighter skin color. And that's how you can tell the more challenging enemies, and this is a more challenging version of the guys that are usually in the 0G areas. And then I'm like, I hear another one, and I am correct. Well, actually, yep, I'm like, I'm gonna go for that circuit board thing there. And then I fail miserably. Dude, these guys, even when I'm shooting at their limbs, it feels like they're kind of, even with a fully powered up weapon, yeah, like, look at that. That was like a direct hit to his limbs, and it still doesn't shoot the arm off, so I don't know, these guys, I guess, they're just tougher in general. Oh, and there's a third one, it looks like. Yep, definitely a third one. This one drops 7 medpacks, I think. Did you see those credits fly off? I actually sit here for a second, I get really confused, because I was looking at the credits, and then they flew off in the gravity. I'm like, oh, where'd the credits go? Oh, but I cut that out. So yeah, anyway, that was like 10 minutes I cut out right there of me trying to figure out what you do. Yeah, you just use your stasis to slow down the spinning tether, and then you can just shoot you can just shoot it to disable it, because apparently controls are not a thing. And then I go to the other one, obviously. Rinse and repeat, just like I do on Mapine. But yeah, anyway, after that, I actually headed for the mining control room because I couldn't figure out what to do next. But I just cut that out, I believe, right around here. Yep. You are supposed to, and this is really cool, actually. This was awesome. I loved this. You jump onto the asteroid, and you run out to the outside of the ship. This is one of the cooler puzzles. And this was actually my second attempt at this, because my first attempt I died because when I was going back in, I accidentally got hit by those things that were spinning around on the asteroid. But yeah, basically you just do to these tethers the same things that you do to the first tethers. There's some little dudes out here. You can ignore the shit out of them because they can't really hurt you that bad. You can fight them. I mean, I just didn't have any oxygen cans, so I was like, fuck that shit. I'm going to avoid, because I am afeared.
772 is no longer tethered. Untrained personnel should leave the area immediately.
Oh yeah, so right here, I go to head straight back into the ship. This is the best way to do it, but look, then I cut to me going back out onto the asteroid, because guess what? I missed an objective. You're supposed to place your beacon on the asteroid. I did not realize that the beacon was supposed to go on the asteroid. So I went all the way up to the mining control room again, which, like I said, I cut it out again, so it doesn't matter. I went all the way up to the mining control room, only to have Kendra tell me I was a dumbass on the over the like walkie-talkie system. She was like, you're supposed to put the beacon on there? And I was like, shut up, bitch. Shouldn't you be making me a sandwich right now? No, I'm just kidding. That is uncalled for. Anyway. Oh yeah, check it. Dude, I love all the freaking angles you get at when you're jumping around in the gravity rooms. I also love the dead bodies floating around. So yeah, anyway. Obviously I head out here, and this is the only time heading back to the control room that I left in, because there is nothing to show. Firstly, the first time that I headed back, that guy came around the corner. He was an easy kill. He's the only enemy that actually pops up on your way back to the control room in the later attempts. But you come up here, and obviously you can see really close up to the screen, I'm down to 12 ammo at this point. That's all my ammo, because I am just a stupid idiot. But yeah, so what's tricky here is you have to take the battery back through. They add these flame jets that weren't here before. They just fill the room with all these friggin' flame jets. I was like, what the fuck? And then, yeah, there's no flame jet there, but on the next one there is. And I actually also wasted a med pack because I didn't realize there was no flame jet on both of them, so I ran into that first flame jet the first time. And then, yeah, I'm just a dumb Skarooski. It's okay. Sometimes you're allowed to be a dumb Skarooski, alright? It's fine. But yeah. But it definitely, so this is the first time I'm actually showing myself going to the office, but I think it's my third trip here because I'm freaking stupid. And there's gonna be there's enemies in here, and I comically run out of ammo during this fight. It's pretty awesome. And then let's see here. Yep, we get this shit going. And I believe Kendra is going to chit-chat with me.
Beacon's on its way. All functions normal and broadcasting wideband. Now we just have to hope somebody's listening. I'll position the array receiver. I thought I saw my brother again. He waved to me, like nothing was wrong.
Hazardous anomaly detected.
Okay. I should be able to leave this channel open. What? The comms array receiver isn't responding. Isaac, can you get back to the bridge? We need that array online or we can't receive signals from anyone responding to the beacon.
Dude, look at that. I thought that when she was talking about her brother again, I thought that I was going to start having like an in-game hallucination. I was going to see Nicole, but technically I think Nicole's still alive. But yeah, all these guys pop out. Initially, I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, oh, I should stasis these guys. So, except there's 4 of them. That's where this gets tricky. But yeah, I do this old school, old cool. I hit these guys like... I love hitting the guys to death the way they fly around. And I'm not gonna lie, I do take some hits in this fight. because I'm a stupid idiot. But yeah. Look, yeah, there's 3, and I'm like, oh shit. I think I just start stasing stasising everything like a mofo. Yep, and I just beat the shit out of these guys. I think I killed one of them right here. Oh no, that guy gets out of his stasis. And I'm like, run away! But it all works out in the end. Obviously I live with very little ammo. I think in the next episode, I'm definitely going to have to go get some ammunition because I'm running a little bit low. I think I'm down to, at the end of this scene, I picked up 6 right there, so I think I was down to 12 maybe. Get your fucking arm. I feel like this guy, oh yeah, I finished him off, I'm like, I started by hitting him, I'm gonna finish this guy by hitting him. Which was probably a stupid decision to make, but at that point I was just like, fuck it. Time to be a badass. But yeah, so I finished him off with just hitting him. Let's see if that's a plasma energy gonna pick up. Yep. So it looks like I get back up to 18. Not an ideal number of plasma energy to be at, but oh well. So anyways, yeah. After this, I just kind of run back to the save point, and so with that, this has been Raktar. Thank you for watching.